There was once a time when life was perfect for Ravi. He lived with his mother, father, and younger sister Kirti in a peaceful little town. Every morning began with his mother's tea, every evening with laughter on the rooftop, and every night with his father's old bedtime stories. Ravi loved writing poetry. He kept a diary and wrote verses filled with hope and dreams. Life is beautiful when a house feels like home. Stars above, dreams below, and peace all around. But fate never likes things to stay the same for too long. 2. The new city, the old house. One day, his father came home with a transfer letter. They had to move to a new city Ravi had never even heard of. The company had arranged a place to stay. It was cheap, spacious, and strangely ancient. The house was tucked away in a silent corner, half covered in vines, as if time had forgotten it. Ravi thought, it's just a house. How bad could it be? But this house wasn't just a house. 3. First night, first sign. When they entered the house, a cold wind brushed past them, even though there were no open windows. The walls seemed to breathe. The air inside felt aware. That night, Kirti whispered to Ravi, Bia, I think someone was watching me. Ravi chuckled. New place. It just feels weird at first. But even his mother said she heard footsteps in the kitchen at midnight. His father didn't say anything, but the fear in his eyes was loud enough. 4. The diary appears. A few days later, while unpacking, Ravi found something strange. Hidden behind an old shelf was a dusty, locked diary. It looked old, ancient even, and cursed. He opened it. On the first page, written in messy ink, those who live in this house never truly leave it. They become a part of it. Ravi showed it to his mother. She looked horrified. Burn it, she said, but Ravi didn't. Something in that diary was calling him back. 5. The first disappearance. That night, Kirti vanished. They searched every room, the rooftop, even outside. Hours passed, and then they found her, sitting silently in a corner, staring into nothing. Eyes wide open, lips sealed. She only whispered one thing. He's here now. The next night, Ravi's father disappeared. No noise, no signs, just gone. 6. Bloodstained page. Ravi flipped to the middle of the diary. One of the pages was written in blood. I was Ravi too. I read this diary, but when I reached the final page, I was no longer alive. It wasn't a story. It was a pattern. Different families, different boys, all named Ravi, all reading the same cursed diary. 7. The final page. Now only Ravi and his mother remained, but she no longer spoke. She just stared at the walls, as if waiting for something or someone. Ravi opened the last page of the diary. I'm still alive, but this house has taken my soul. I'm now a part of this diary, and whoever reads this last page will write the next. Suddenly, the words on the paper started shifting, like they were being rewritten by some invisible force. Ravi picked up a pen, and his hand began to move on its own. He wrote and wrote and wrote until the ink ran out. His eyes rolled back. His voice vanished, but the page read, My name is Ravi. This is my final entry. If you're reading this, you're next. 8. 1 year later, a year passed. A new family moved into the house. Their young son was cleaning the old shelf when he found something. A dusty, locked diary. He opened it, and on the first page, written in old, faded ink, the final page is yours to write.